In this video, we will explore the extraordinary journeys of special individuals, those who have pushed past all limits to become truly rare figures. From incredible transformations to achievements that far exceed expectations, they have proven that nothing is impossible. Do you agree that they are truly one in a million people? Leave a 1 in the comments if you agree or 0 if you disagree. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Jyoti Amge, born in India, is recognized as the world's shortest woman, standing at only about 2 feet 0.7 inches due to achondroplasia. Instead of being self-conscious about her small stature, she turned this difference into a strength to conquer the entertainment world. Jyoti's confidence and radiant smile have helped her become a global icon of resilience, proving that body size does not limit human potential. The story of Kenneth Brumley offers another thought-provoking look at the limits of physical endurance. Once an active athlete, shifts in lifestyle led his body into a condition that tested every boundary of health. Kenneth's path is not solely about weight, but about a demanding medical journey toward recovery. When obstacles finally gave way to renewal, the importance of discipline and professional support became unmistakable. His fight to reclaim his life stands as a powerful lesson in transformation, reminding us both of human vulnerability and of the strength that can emerge in the face of extreme change. In her daily life, Jyoti must use items that are designed and frequently requires family support. Despite this, her optimism is a powerful testament to how willpower can overcome any physical barrier. Do you find the resilience of this tiny girl extraordinary? Comment 1 if you agree, or 0 if you have a different perspective. If the video touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to support us in creating more meaningful content. Sultan Kösen is the world's tallest living man, standing at a remarkable 8 feet 3 inches, the result of a benign pituitary tumor that secreted excessive growth hormone. This condition caused him to grow continuously from a young age, creating many difficulties in finding clothes and shoes that fit. However, Sultan has learned to accept his body and uses his extraordinary height to help his family with household chores, such as repairing ceilings or changing light bulbs. The Guinness World Record title completely transformed the life of the Turkish farmer, taking him around the world as a cultural ambassador. He gained access to advanced medicine in the U.S., where doctors performed gamma knife surgery to remove the tumor and save his life. Now, Sultan is not only a giant in height, but also a giant in kindness and friendliness. Beyond the glitz of fame, Sultan always yearns for a simple life with love and a happy family home. He once shared that finding a partner who understands and accepts his differences was the greatest thing. Sultan Kösen's story reminds us that no matter how different one's physical appearance may be, the desire to be loved and connected remains a universal human need. Dedeko Swara was known by the nickname Tree Man due to an extremely rare medical condition caused by a combination of the HPV virus and a deficient immune system. Rough bark-like growths spread across his entire body, particularly on his hands and feet, causing him to completely lose the ability to work and perform daily activities. His story garnered the attention of the global medical community and became the subject of many famous scientific documentaries. Despite undergoing a series of painful surgeries to remove pounds of warts, the cruel disease continuously recurred as the virus was deeply embedded in his cells. However, the brief moments when he could hold a spoon to eat or use a phone after surgery served as a testament to the relentless efforts of medical science. Didi fought resiliently until his final days, holding on to the hope of finding a cure for himself and others in the same situation. Didi's legacy is not only a precious medical record, but also a sacred lesson on paternal love. He endured immense pain to raise his children, becoming an eternal symbol of spiritual strength. Do you find this father's resilience truly admirable? Comment 1 if you agree or 0 if not. If you love this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to support us in releasing new videos. Asha Mandela possesses dreadlocks measuring over 110 feet long, which she affectionately calls her spiritual crown, and has been nurturing for over 40 years. For Asha, this hair is not just a world record, but an inseparable part of her soul and personal identity. Despite doctors' warnings that the weight could cause spinal damage, she remains determined to preserve her hair as a symbol of strength and perseverance. The process of caring for this massive head of hair requires significant support from her husband, a professional hairstylist, and consumes hours every week. Each time she washes it, she needs a large amount of shampoo, and it takes up to 2 days for the hair to dry completely, but she considers that time to be a period of meditation. When going out, Asha often wraps her hair neatly in a specialized fabric sling to protect it and make movement more convenient. Asha Mandela has turned her uniqueness into a signature brand inspiring women worldwide to embrace their natural beauty. She frequently appears in vibrant fashion styles, dispelling misconceptions about the hygiene and aesthetics of dreadlocks. Her story encourages everyone to dare to live authentically, asserting that confidence is a woman's most captivating beauty. Francesco Franklentini was a legend of the 20th century entertainment industry, famous for being born with 3 legs due to a parasitic twin. Instead of feeling insecure, Frank turned his unique body into a talent, becoming a shining star of prestigious circuses in the United States. He won over audiences not through pity, but with his charm, intelligence, and the skillful ability to use his 3rd leg to kick a soccer ball. Throughout his career, Frank was respectfully called the King by his colleagues thanks to his poised personality and professional scandal-free lifestyle. He married and had a happy family with healthy children, proving that people with disabilities can lead completely fulfilling lives. His witty response when asked about removing the extra leg became a legend of self-acceptance. "If I got rid of it, which leg would the doctor know to cut?" The legacy of Frank Lentini is a profound lesson in self-respect and the ability to adapt. He proved that one's attitude toward life is what determines fate rather than physical appearance. Do you agree that willpower is more important than looks? Leave a comment with the number 1 if you agree or 0 if you think otherwise. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to support the channel in producing more meaningful videos. Kim Goodman holds the world record for the ability to pop her eyeballs 12 millimeters out of her eye sockets, a rare but harmless medical phenomenon. She discovered this ability by chance after a minor accident, and from then on, she realized she could control her eye muscles at will. Kim's eyes have become a classic image on global television, bringing amazement and laughter to millions of viewers. Although the image may be somewhat shocking to first-time viewers, ophthalmologists confirm that this is a special bodily ability she can control safely. Kim always appears on talk shows with a cheerful and open attitude, explaining the mechanism behind her eyes. She turned a random accident into an opportunity to make history, proving the wonder and diversity of the human body. Behind the spotlight, Kim is a woman who knows how to take care of herself and is always conscious of preserving the health of her precious eyes. She does not overexploit this ability and always follows medical instructions to ensure the long-term safety of her vision. Kim Goodman's story reminds us that even the strangest traits can become a source of pride if we view them positively. Michelle Kish suffers from Hallermann-Streiff syndrome, an extremely rare genetic disorder that gives her the appearance of a child despite having a fully mature intellect. She faces many complex medical issues such as heart and lung conditions and requires 24/7 care from her family and nurses. However, Michelle has never let her illness extinguish her smile. She always radiates positive energy and an intense love for life. Despite her small physical appearance, Michelle cherishes the grand dream of becoming a pediatrician to help children who are also battling illnesses. She is a social media star where she shares her daily life and passion for fashion while spreading optimism to the community. Michelle's confidence and humor have helped her overcome physical barriers, attracting thousands of fans and supporters. Family love has helped Michelle overcome her illness and nurture a longing for sincere love. Her story is a reminder that the beauty of the soul is always more precious than outward appearance. Do you agree with this? Leave a comment with the number 1 if you agree or 0 if you think otherwise. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel to support us in making more touching videos. Patrick Duell was once known as one of the heaviest people in the world, with a record weight of nearly half a ton, which kept him confined to a hospital bed for 7 years. His severe obesity threatened his life with complications such as heart failure and diabetes, forcing an unprecedented medical rescue. To transport Patrick to the hospital, rescue teams had to demolish a wall of his house and use a specialized vehicle, marking the beginning of his journey to reclaim his life. At the hospital, Patrick underwent gastric bypass surgery and followed a strict diet which helped him lose a massive amount of weight. His first steps, after nearly a decade of being bedridden, were a moving moment, a testament to the resilient human will. He bravely went public with his story to warn the community about the dangers of an unhealthy lifestyle and obesity. Rare figures. From incredible transformations to achievements that far exceed expectations, even though the recovery journey was arduous with instances of relapse, Patrick's story remains a valuable lesson in the determination to change one's fate. He proved that it is never too late to start over and correct past mistakes as long as you still have hope. Patrick Duell left behind a legacy of courage in facing death and an intense desire to live. Due to achondroplasia, instead of being self-conscious about her small stature, she turned this difference into a strength to conquer the entertainment world. Jodie's confidence and radiant smile have helped her become a global icon of resilience, proving that body size does not limit human potential. Mandy Sellers was born with legs that grew abnormally large due to a PIK3CA gene mutation, while her upper body remained completely normal. Her heavy legs not only made walking difficult, but also put great pressure on her heart. But Mandy never let that hinder her life. She lives independently, drives her own specially designed car, and actively participates in social activities, becoming a voice for people with disabilities. When obstacles finally gave way to renewal, the importance of discipline and professional support became A major turning point occurred when she was forced to have one leg amputated due to infection, but the stump continued to grow, posing a significant challenge to medical science. Mandy collaborated closely with scientists at the University of Cambridge to study her genome, contributing to the search for treatments for future generations. Her spirit of cooperation and sacrifice opened up new insights into rare genetic mutation diseases. Her optimism is a powerful testament to how willpower can overcome any physical barrier. Do you find the resilience of this tiny girl? Yuliana Youssef has dark birthmarks spanning much of her body caused by a high concentration of pigment cells. Instead of seeing them as imperfections, she lovingly calls them her leopard prints, or a constellation across her skin. Through confidently posting her photos online, she has inspired thousands of people with similar conditions to release their insecurities. Her journey is a celebration of self-acceptance, turning nature's variations into a vivid and expressive form of art. Mikkel Raffanelli proudly holds the world record for the widest hips, a physical trait related to lipedema after giving birth. Instead of undergoing plastic surgery to reduce them, she chose to love her unique body and became a famous plus-size model. Mikkel sends a powerful message about body positivity, encouraging women to be confident in their natural shapes. Formed the life of the Turkish farmer, taking him around the world as a cultural ambassador. He gained access to advanced medicine in the U.S., where doctors performed gamma knife surgery to remove the tumor and save his life. Now, Sultan is not only Mikkel's daily life requires many adaptations, such as walking sideways through narrow doors or driving a large truck because she cannot fit into a regular car. However, she considers these as her own interesting quirks and always receives absolute support from her husband, who loves his wife's beauty. She asserts that she is completely healthy and happy, rejecting the prejudice that being plus-size equates to being ill. The greatest thing. Sultan Kuzen's story reminds us that no matter how different one's physical appearance may be, the desire to be loved and connected remains a universal human need. Mikkel Raffanelli has become an idol for many women, encouraging them to break away from the pressures of society's harsh beauty standards. She frequently organizes sharing sessions to help people build confidence and cope with negative comments. Mikkel's story is a testament to the freedom of being oneself and the charm that comes from a confident demeanor, particularly on his hands and feet, causing him to completely lose the ability to work and perform daily activities. His story garnered the attention of the global medical community and became the subject of many famous. These stories are not only valuable medical records of biological diversity, but also profound lessons in resilience. Despite their different physical forms, they still shine through their optimism and steadfast will. This reminds us that true value lies not in appearance, but in how we overcome adversity and love ourselves. Bone after surgery served as a testament to the relentless efforts of medical science. Didi fought resiliently until his final days, holding on to the hope of finding a cure for himself and others in the same situation. Thank you for taking the time to listen to these extraordinary stories of human resilience today. If this video gave you a new perspective or a bit of motivation, please give it a like and share to spread these positive vibes to more people. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so you don't miss our next exciting discovery journeys. See you in the next video. Find this father's resilience truly admirable? Comment 1 if you agree or 0 if not. If you love this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to support us in releasing new videos. Rising beyond simple physical measurements, Mr. Chandra holds within him a vast inner universe, emanating the serenity and insight of a sage in the midst of everyday life. His journey serves as a philosophical declaration affirming that a person's true scale is measured by the depth of their spirit and their capacity to move countless hearts. He embodies a timeless truth, regardless of how much physical space one occupies in this world. What truly matters are the emotional imprints left on humanity's shared memory. He stands as living proof that even the most modest presence can evolve into a profound and enduring legacy. Daniel Kish is powerful proof of the brain's remarkable resilience. Blind since birth, he cultivated an ability often associated with bats' echolocation. By creating sharp clicks with his tongue and interpreting the echoes that return from nearby surfaces, Daniel builds clear mental maps of the three-dimensional environment around him. He is even capable of riding a bicycle and scaling mountains. His journey marks a new frontier in sensory adaptation, where sound transforms into a compass directed by human determination. Javier Botet, born with Marfan syndrome, a condition that gives him unusually long limbs and fingers, along with exceptional joint flexibility, chose to see his body not as a limitation, but as a powerful artistic instrument. In Hollywood, he is the performer behind many iconic creatures in major films, bringing characters to life with minimal reliance on digital effects. Javier demonstrates that differences in skeletal structure can become a rare professional advantage when placed within the right creative environment. Hailing from Chechnya, Amina Ependieva possesses a presence that feels lifted from the pages of legend. She carries a rare combination of two genetic conditions, albinism and heterochromia. The result is a breathtaking contrast among her fair skin, snow-white hair, and eyes of two distinctly different colors. Amina is more than a striking visual marvel. She stands as evidence of nature's ability to arrange genetic codes into a singular creation that embodies extraordinary rarity. Her appearance challenges every standard of sameness, reminding us that difference can be a masterpiece shaped by biological chance. Stephen Wiltshire is an architectural artist gifted with an extraordinary talent. After a single aerial view, he can reproduce an entire cityscape in remarkable detail. His skill is linked to savant syndrome, a condition in which the brain channels exceptional focus into memory and visual recall. Stephen does more than draw. He deciphers urban landscapes through a rare perceptual lens. His creations blend technical accuracy with expressive artistry, revealing that the human mind can store and reconstruct information on a scale that rivals even advanced digital technology. Paul Carrison became widely recognized as Papa Smurf, yet beneath the vivid blue tone of his skin was a lasting condition called argyria. This irreversible change resulted from the use of unproven chemical substances without proper medical supervision. Paul's story is more than a visual curiosity. It stands as a serious warning about the risks of self-treatment and the critical need for qualified clinical advice. Even as a living example of this medical reality, Paul's legacy reflects resilience as he met public fascination with steady optimism, showing that the human spirit can endure and even glow in the most unforeseen situations. In the East, Yu Zhenhuan stands as powerful evidence of the human spirit's ability to rise above life's most demanding designs. Marked by a rare physical condition shaped by nature's uncommon path, he once confronted intense social prejudice. Instead of withdrawing, Yu stepped into the public eye, turning to music and film as bridges between curiosity and compassion. He reshaped what many labeled a biological rarity into a stage for empathy and creative expression. Yu affirms a lasting truth. A person's true identity is never limited by outward form, but thrives in the shared desire for connection and the steadfast strength of a soul striving for excellence. We have just journeyed through nature's beautiful paradoxes, where the body is only a vessel and resilience becomes the true radiance. These accounts are not meant simply to be observed, but to inspire a deeper question within us. Where do the real boundaries of human potential exist? If these extraordinary lives touched you, leave an emoji or share your reflections in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. Now, because our next exploration will uncover a story even more astonishing and profound than this one. Thank you for sharing this journey with us. Live boldly and without limits. See you in the next chapter.